I launched Buchanan Next Gen, which is basically an all-girls team in BMX. So Paige is racing the 11 girls and Mikayla's racing the 14 girls tonight. Do you want to show them back of your jersey? Okay, little Paige Harding. Just mentoring the girls, helping them through that journey that I started at 5 years old. To have the families, to have my dad here, to have the Next Gen girls, to have their parents. Yeah, I really like that family atmosphere.
It was a sport that really, as a family sport, really bound us together and really sort of the community got behind us. We just had fun in the early days and then it became a little bit more serious and Caroline sort of stepped up and continues to step up. So it's just amazing. We always said to our children, give back to the sport, but we didn't expect her to give back this quickly or this much. I think she's taken on a bit too much, but time will tell. But we're just over the moon with what she's doing and to support girls in the sport and to give them the opportunity to go to World Championships like this is just unbelievable.
And out of Australia, Paige.
So yeah, Paige, she just finished her final here at the World Championships and her goal was to come away better than 5th. She managed 7th, it was really close on the line and she's happy with it. Now we're going to sit back and cheer on Mikayla, who's racing tonight.
How do you feel like into that little drill that we did at home where you're like...
This is Mikayla Rose, she's the oldest girl on my Buchanan Next Gen team. She's from Canberra, she's aiming for the 2020 Olympics.
If it wasn't for the Next Gen team, I wouldn't be here right now, like all the support.
Mikayla ended up, she got through her motos really well. She got through her quarter-final and yeah, in the semi she got squeezed out of the gate a little bit. She didn't jump the first jump. She really put on a good fight. She didn't give up to the end. She tried to push a girl up the last corner. Yeah, she's a little bit down, but it's going to keep her hungry. And yeah, she was just proud of Paige to make it to the final and she was happy to make it to the semi-final and be top 10 in the world.
It's been 7 years since I've been actually at a World Championships watching Caroline race. Well, I'm so excited. I'm just bubbly at the moment to actually sit down and just watch her in the flesh.
You always just kick yourself when it's so close, especially when it's for a world title. Yeah, it was 0.0 in it. It was just a little sneeze at the line. The girl who makes the least amount of mistakes is always going to win these time trials, and I guess it's just spurring me on for tomorrow.
Caroline Buchanan of Australia.
Walking away from this weekend, I had a little bit of a battle going into the motos. Overjumped the first jump and missed a pedal going into the triple and just came up short and nose bonked the triple and went over the bars. Basically just shoulder, wrist, hip into the turn. I basically recovered as quick as I could. We strapped it, iced it, had a little bit of rest. I had lane 1 next to Brooke in the quarter-final and I could see the lane 1 on the start pretty well, and by the time I got up for the semi-final I was quite dizzy by that point. Felt like I was going to puke, just getting waves of that heat, and I think shock was starting to set in then. So no, on the gate in the semi-final I was in lane 2 and I saw about 3 number 2s, and I don't want to say I gave up then, but I knew that a pro wasn't going to get around the lap too nice. You know, I was out there doing it for myself. I probably didn't have to go back up and race, but I didn't want to give away those rainbow stripes without a fight. That's BMX racing, that's why we do it at the end of the day. If we wanted a predictable sport, we'd be riding in between lanes. Yeah, I fly out tomorrow back to the States, so recover, I think, take a big breath after this race, probably get the body checked out, and then from there, getting on my mountain bike, actually going to Whistler for Crankworks. So 2 weeks for Crankworks and do the pump track, dual slalom and A-line, and you know, just shake off everything from this World Titles. Next race will be Argentina for the UCI BMX Supercross World Cup, and yeah, coming in with the #1 plate, still leading the series, so I think, yeah, excited for that race.